Hello and welcome back to Forza Horizon 3 with a bit of a challenge. Now, I said in my Forza 7 video that I could not do off-road speedruns on Horizon 3 because there's not an area of land flat enough to get proper speed. And I was right. There is not enough straight road or straight off-road terrain to get a good speed. But I did find a section of speed that is suitable for speedruns. It's not straight, but it is still flat enough to get some serious speed out of them. So I built 10 cars and went to see how fast I could go. Alright, so the starting point will be here at these little phone boxes, just so it's a standardized starting point off-road. And as you can see, we have a relatively straight area. I'm not going to be going on the train tracks, I'm going to be going next to them. And, yeah, I don't know how fast any of these cars will be, so I'm just going to play them in order to see if I can get them to go any faster. I have no idea how fast this car will be. We're already up to 150, 160, and shifting is going to be a little tricky because you do get a fair bit of airtime along the circuit in places. That's why I started with the Audi Quattro. This has 950 horsepower because I want some control. And we're up to 195, 196. There's some airtime. 196 as we go across the road, marking our finish line. There we go. Yeah, there's a reason I picked the Audi Quattro. Very good at dealing with the bumps. Very good at dealing with the bumps. And, yeah, not a bad choice car. 196 is a pretty good benchmark. Pretty good benchmark. Now, my next vehicle does not look particularly aerodynamic. However, what it lacks in aero is helped by having the 6.5 liter, 1500 horsepower Lamborghini V12. So, I have no idea how he was going to fare. It should be able to be relatively good off-road. Also if I shift. That's also a benefit if I shift the car. Gas first gear. We don't seem quite as stable on the bump as the, Quattro did. However, we are going 207 miles an hour, 208 miles an hour, 209, 210, a little bit of a clip there is fine. Ooh, I saw 214 at one point. 214, there we go, cross the line. That is quite scary, but 214 miles an hour is not bad at all considering we were bouncing around so much. Yeah, not quite as... I thought it would be a little bit better at dealing with the bumps, I will be honest. But, there we go. Alright, now, the Dodge Dart. Always going to be a very fast car. However, I didn't go for the 1500 horsepower V12 because we're never going to be reaching 270 miles an hour. So, I thought I'd go a little bit differently with the, Viper V10. And, this has 1200 horsepower, so it's still very powerful, still all-wheel drive. My only fear is that it's not designed for off-road, which means we might struggle on the bumps. And we'll be going much faster. Yeah, we're already, 190, 200, ooh dear, this is fast, this is very fast. 230, 240, 250, ooh, turn, there's a turn. We're good. We're good. Oh, that's a lot of airtime. That doesn't help us up. And there we go, across the line. Well, that was very fast and very scary, but it did get over 250 miles. I think I got 252. Huh. There we go. That was quite terrifying, actually. But 252 miles an hour is going to be a very difficult target to beat. And now we go from a... I made a mistake. It was a 1500 horsepower. It was a V12 powered Dart to a V12 powered Bronco with rally lights, which is a guarantee to make us go faster. And it saves us some weight. I have no idea how this is going to fare. It is very good off-road. It actually has a better speed stat than the Dart, but I don't think it's gonna go faster than that. I don't know. We will have to see. Maybe it will deal with the bumps a lot better and it'll carry a lot more speed. Who knows? We will find out. We're at 160, 170, 180. Come on. Get some more speed. We're at 200 miles an hour. 210. It's gonna go faster than the boar. Oops. Whoa! That's... Well, okay, that was not expected. That does not help with our speed, though. 213 miles an hour is what I saw before we, two-wheeled quite dramatically. That's the new one. The fact we did not roll over is very surprising. But there you go. 213 miles an hour, not bad for a 1970s Bronco. Now, on paper, this truck here, the K5 Hoonigan Blazer, should be fantastic. It's basically a stripped out Baja truck. It's got 1,166 horsepower, and the tires are, well, purpose-built off-road tires. So in theory, this should be fantastic. However, I'm not so sure. You see, for whatever reason, I couldn't tune the gears very well, so I think this might top out. No matter what I did, I couldn't get the gears to be very quick, or I think high speed wise. They were very fast in the gears. I've spent a very long time tuning the vehicle. Only 150. Come on! Don't be slower than a Quattro. We have almost 1,200 horsepower. 160. I mean, it isn't the most aerodynamic vehicle in the world. 163. Please! At least break the speed limit on Michigan freeways. Thank you. 165. Come on. A little bit more. I saw 166, but it might have been a bounce. I think that was a bounce. I'm gonna count that bounce. 166. That is, sorry to say it, pathetic. Pathetic. Hoonigan, you're so much better than this. How do you make a 1,400 horsepower Mustang that has nothing to do with the Mustang and make this so painfully slow? I mean, this has more power than a Bugatti Veyron, and you can't crack 165. I don't know how any of that works. Now, in terms of crazy, you can't get much crazier than the Rip Rod. It has no roof. It has no speedo on the inside. I don't remember how to change camera with the... There we go. Yeah, it is a stripped out nothing on the inside. The wing is taller than the car, and those little tiny things, those canards on the front, somehow provide 100 pounds of downforce. Because science and stuff. And it also has a 775 horsepower, that's reverse, 775 horsepower, twin turbocharged, aerial and V8. And, well, it's not exactly slow. We're at 150, 160. We're already faster than the Hoonigan truck, coming at 200 miles an hour out of the little Hot Wheels Rip Rod. Come on, you can do it. Now, I have the wings on it because I wanted the downforce. I didn't want to be bounced around too much. 193, 194, 195, come on, 196, 96. We're not going to be faster. I was hoping to be faster than the Quattro. Not bad. It is, I think it is the least powerful car here. So for being 500 horsepower down, 800 horsepower down in some vehicles, that is not a bad showing at all from the little rip rod, and very controllable too. Now, of course, I did take the downforce off the wings as much as possible, but yeah, 196 miles an hour is, wait. Oh, wait, it tied it! It tied the Quattro. I don't know why I thought the Quattro did 198. But yeah, it tied the Quattro. Jesus Christ. That was unexpected. Anyway, yeah. Okay, I take all of that back. It actually tied the Quattro 196. Not bad. Not bad, but, yeah. Not good enough to crack that 200 mile an hour barrier, but, very close. Well, we had the Audi Quattro, and now we have the Lancia Delta S4. Now in Forza, it's officially known as 493 horsepower, which isn't bad at all, especially for modern day standards. However, in real life, it could push 1,000 horsepower, which is what I had this set to. Downforce is on the lowest setting, because downforce is permanently on this car. Now the gear ratios I did have to do some tweaking to, because, well, as you can see, they were very fast, and this is as slow as they can go, as you can see by the incredibly long 6th gear. But that does get us 200 miles an hour, 202, 203, then it tops out. That is, yeah, a bit disappointing. The Lancia couldn't go any faster gearing-wise. But, you know what? It was very controllable. And, remember, this is a rally car. Short gears, tops out 130 max normally. And it just did 203. So, the Ballet of Brutality lives up to its name once again. Controllable once you get it right, but I can imagine if you get this car wrong, you go off a cliff. Alright, for the second to last vehicle, we have the legendary Rally Fighter. This is a 1,100 horsepower, because I used the V8 this time, for real. For real, you use the V8, you can see the rev counter is different. And, well, the Rally Fighter is already an off-road monster that's road legal. And then I added some mythical weight-reducing, drag-reducing rally lights on the front, because, well, they're magical weight-reducing, drag-reducing rally lights. And that's always a win. All-wheel drive, lots of suspension travel, lots of off-road capability, and hopefully very fast. I decided to go for a different engine this time because I was bored of the V12 being in everything. I could have put the V12 in, but I didn't want to because it was boring. We're up to 209, we don't need it. 209, 210, 211, 212, 214. Oh, he tied. I was trying to get 1 more mile an hour. I want to use as little steering movement as possible. Look at the... That is some body roll. That is called off-road suspension. Yes, the, Rally Fighter is certainly a heck of a machine. And it ties with its equally mental off-road brother, the Bowler, at 214 miles an hour. I was hoping for just that little bit more, but if I didn't hit those shrubs, might have been able to, but I wanted to make as little steering movements as possible. That's pretty annoying, actually. Now, for our final vehicle, we go back to rallying, this time the legendary Group A, Mitsubishi Lancer Evo. Once again with the mythical drag-reducing and weight-reducing rally lights. Kind of help complete the look. Now, it does look rather funny without a rear wing, but, you know, reducing drag and everything kind of important. And, well, this has a 4.5 liter V8 producing 1,063 horsepower. which makes it fast. We're up to 180, 190. Shift one more time in the 6th gear, go on 2 wheels. 205, 208, 29, 211. Come on, get 215, 215, 215, 215. There's 215, I saw it. I saw 215, it was right, it just clicked over before I hit the bump, but there was a 215. There we go. The little Lancer Evo has gone 1 solitary mile an hour faster than the off-road juggernauts. Yeah. Good little car, this one. And that corner, since it's the last run, I'll show you the corner. Let's go into drone mode. That corner is decidedly terrifying, because you don't really want to hit this area because bushes slow you down, and you have this hill and this little road right here that makes a nice little bump that can send you off into those. And remember, you're going 210, 212 miles an hour heading into this corner, and it's very difficult, and you want to maintain speed, so you want to try and move as little steering movements as possible, making it, well, a surprising challenge for any speedrun. So yes, the Dodge Dart is once again the fastest car in a straight line in a speedrunning thing in Horizon 3. What a shocker, no one could have ever seen that coming. But in all seriousness, the Dodge is very impressive, going 250 off-road. Those are Bugatti Veyron levels, and this is off-road, remember that. However, I think the real MVP here has to be the Lancer. Although it may have only gotten to 2nd place by 1 mile an hour, it was able to dethrone the fastest off-road cars in the world, which all did equally impressive showings. Every single car here got over 195 miles an hour. Well, except for that Hoonigan car that never existed, that was only a theoretical thing that didn't really compete. But, anyway, I digress. The Lancer is the best car here. The Dart is so overrated, it's not even funny anymore, but it is the fastest, annoyingly. People, if anyone's wondering why I didn't run the Jag, I didn't run the Jag because I think it's too late. It weighs less than 2,000 pounds with all-wheel drive and the monster's V12. So it would just get bounced around all night long, because unlike the Rip Rod, which has the suspension to deal with that, which is why it was so fine, if you ever try to take that car off-road, it doesn't work. Has to know it doesn't work. So that's why I decided to use the Dodge instead of the Jag, the D-type. So yeah, the Dodge has put another crown for speedrunning in its vast array of crowns and trophies that it's gotten over the last year in Horizon. It is a truly incredible speedrunning car, and I hope there was a better car in Horizon 4 than this, otherwise I'll be very disappointed. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode of Forza Horizon. Throw it back with more.